Hey guys, last year I had problems with the Rowdy Riviera coming down here and going back. Heaven's Mopars, he comes in from Washington State, flies in and gets a rental car. He stays, we get the wrong starter. He's running us back and forth trying to have fun here. And even run the mini bike last year too. He's right. And Vince got the wrong starter, and then Sunday eventually got the right one. But he stayed up until, I gotta leave soon to go get my plane. If you haven't checked out YouTube Heaven's Mopars, right? You have to. Most of us old car guys are men of God. He does it in a way, like some people say, stuff that's pushed on you. He puts a little thing in with the old car, relating it to, God from his view, and I respect his channel so much for that. Just for that alone, would you please go subscribe? And encourage him to keep on making content to get that ride out this next year. But he's been telling me he has something for me, so
yeah,
me and Justin.
You and Justin.
Okay, let me.
Thank you.
I've had
this is all. I'm more excited now. I love the banner with all the drivers. Please don't, guys, don't. I'm excited right now.
I hope you enjoy it, both of you. Yeah, and it's something that has been on my heart, and I've been wanting to bless you with it. I got the same thing.
And I was just.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Just talking about how I like your.
Like that.
You know what I mean? Like this would be great. See, we have two grandsons, 12 and 7, and a granddaughter coming on our way.
Action Bible. That is awesome.
So what
that is awesome.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Is
we each got one. I mean, you know what this makes me do? I'll say one more thing before you start talking. This makes me want to learn how to read.
Awesome. When I was in 8th grade, 7th grade, I was raised in church. And, but then my very first Bible was, what this is called an action Bible, what this one is, or a picture Bible. But what it does is it turns the Bible into comic form.
Oh, that is cool.
And this, I mean, it sounds goofy.
No, that is cool.
It helped me understand the Bible.
Okay.
Because
I have a hard time.
Some people pick it up and go, "Oh, what's this?"
I have a hard time.
It's a hard time
relating it
to put
and
it
people
together.
Tell you, and certain people tell you, start here, read this and that.
Exactly. And I have never read the Bible from cover to cover, but I still haven't.
Well, I can't believe you gave this to everyone. You probably bought these to everyone, didn't you?
I give this to so many people, and I've wanted to give you guys one, but I am halfway through reading it cover to cover already.
Oh,
and
man.
So, but
wait, he wrote something.
Yeah, he saw something.
Junkyard Willie's on mine.
Yeah.
Other thing I like to say is
a sticker in here.
I'm giving guys no IE.
One on there.
I like
Put a
that.
Y on Junkyard Willie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
I spelled it wrong.
Look. Junkyard.
Hey.
Junk car.
There you go.
Junk car.
That's everybody does it. Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Hot Cars just did 4 articles on me, right?
It's everybody.
Last year I had all the problems, right? And I get home, and what made it right, I looked, and Hot Cars had an article on me on my drive here, right? Called me a muscle car here. They put my real name, and then in the article they put his name, Dustin. Well, that's all we thought about. I thought, they messed up. So I'm sharing it this year, and I noticed they put on my YouTube there, Junkyard. Now, Junkyard Willie is, when I started my channel, Junkyard, I wanted to, and I looked, and it's a guy doing puppets with like 2 million subscribers. So I just wondered, because even my buddies, after they see my decal, I've been telling everybody, you're Junkyard Willie. So they're telling their buddy, Junkyard Willie did a video on me, and they come up, and it's a guy with puppets. So, I know it's lost some subscribers.
That is funny. Oh, thank you.
One of my best buddies.
I really appreciate it.
One of my best buddies don't even know who I am. But for you, I'll change my YouTube channel to be Junkyard Willie for you, buddy. This guy is great. And hey, let me have the camera now. Come on here, Dustin. Come on. Give him a hug. Get a hug.
Already thinking about I was going to.
Awesome.
I appreciate
Man, I can't thank you enough. And tell me.
Yeah, you can sit down with your kids, read it.
I don't want to go on and on, but
as they learn.
can you tell me a little bit? I'll ask this question. This question's only. this event. I'm really going to try this year, starting now, to get people interested when it comes up next year. This event, join it. We ain't big YouTube channels. We don't try to say we are. We're everyday automotive content creators, from guys that do like me to guys that's really into Mopars and tearing away something that most people wouldn't even begin to start with. And then the story on how you gave that car away to somebody and it ended up here by somebody else. I really, we was talking, I can't wait. Is he coming? Is he coming? I'm like, yeah, he's coming. Because, we've been busy and we ain't been keeping up like we should this year. I've been on the road. But, I had the last month, but, I've been, miles and sick and, but I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough, man. Guys, please, it's free. My age is 55 or older, and I get people asking me, you don't have, that subscribe just means you get notifications sent to you. It's the best free entertainment on YouTube, and he is a big part of our community. And I will be sharing his older videos on American Hot Rod Association No Name Nationals 2024 Facebook group, and his new videos. I'm going to share some of the old ones that you guys that ain't on YouTube get to know the guy. And give him a comment, give him a like, and let's see. Tell him Junk Car Willie sent you. Hey, better yet, tell him Junkyard Willie with the IE sent you. Just do that, just to let him know. Let him know. If it gets me a subscriber, gets him 2 subscribers, I'd be happy. Man, this guy, I didn't get to hang with him last year, because we was in the car a lot. Him running us around to get parts and stuff because we broke down. And we were sweating it. Justin had to be back to work. And I think I had, after about the starter, $106 in my bank account. And then we had problems coming home, the battery. So when I got home, the next day I looked, I was like, Justin, we almost didn't have enough money to buy that battery. I had $3 in my bank account. And a lot of people say that they're broke and have money in savings. Well, you guys on my channel know that when I say broke, I mean broke. But it's all about everyone. We got all kind of money here, from guys that run 5-seconds to people doing 6-cylinder cars. For me, I knew I could never compete, so I made it about my trip. Well, him living out in Washington State there, he hasn't brought a car yet, but you know what? He flies in. The only one that flies in. The only one to spend that much money on a rental car and a hotel. There is a lot, there's a lot more to say about him than not bringing a car. I'll just, little self-plug here. Me, I didn't enter this year. And I got the banner, they said, for the guy did the video and everything is what they said. The guy videoed everything this weekend with all the drivers. It's a No Name National banner with all the drivers signed it. That means something to me, and it really means a lot of people to compete. This guy, just like me, I made a difference this year, and I really hope I did. He makes a difference. You never see him alone, and he's always in a group talking to people. Spreading the word about old cars and God. And what a combination, guys. Right? It's just I'll give you guys something to go to his channel. He'll talk about an old car. Then he brings up that verse about reviving and changing and verses I'll admit, verses I've never heard because I don't read the Bible, and it inspires you. And it's not like some people say I don't like, they know God, they believe in God, and they don't like to have it pushed down their throat. That's what I hear some. Not from him. It's just, it's done the way that you take it or you leave it. But even if you don't watch it, will you please subscribe? And, his page is doing pretty good. How many are you up to now, subscribers?
Almost 1,400.
Okay. I've been telling a lot of guys this year, Bad Tree Productions, right? Already had a video channel before me, and then they Googled it and came back. You're right. A lot of people don't know this. I found it out after I got only 10%, guys. Now, this is not automotive. 10% of all YouTube channels, only 10% ever get 1,000 subscribers. Google it, check it out. It's the facts. 10 to 12% is what they say. So, you know, there's all kind of like Gilmore Car Museum and stuff that can't get 1,000 or right around it. So these guys work it. And if you think, oh, I got 5,000 friends and I'll get on there and I can get 1,000 subscribers easy, it don't work that way, guys. YouTube ain't like Facebook. It is a hard game. So you are in the top 10% of all YouTube channels. And, you know, some guys knew it, but like Bad Tree Productions, they flipped out when I told them that. Came back, you're right. How did I not know that? I was like, well, I figured John told you too. John Wilburn told me. And I, you know, so I Googled it. And it's true. But the big guys, like I might be in, I think I'm in the top 1.3 with 15,000 subscribers. But the big guys that most of us watch that makes the good money, not 0.1%, they're in the 100%. I don't want to bring up nobody. Let's just say the big bicycle garage, like people like him, they're in the 100%. So yeah, so you're in the top 10%. So not only so I gave him a gift because he's happy and he's going to be Googling as soon as he gets out of that car. Is he still half asleep? What's he talking about? So is there anything else you want to say? It's went on. What I wanted to do for 3 minutes is at 12 minutes. So we got a good video here. So anything you want to say? Come on, buddy.
Thanks.
Give me, okay, can I ask you something? Give me a verse to go home. We're going home. We're going on a trip. There's something up. We got to keep them watching. So give us a verse.
Written it in both of yours.
Okay.
It's a verse I have grown up on and lived my life by. But it's a real popular verse. It's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And the book of Proverbs is just a bunch of wise sayings and stuff like that. And but 5 and 6 says to trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Just not some of it here and there, but all of it, all the time. That when you trust in the Lord with all of your heart and you don't lean on your own understanding, but acknowledge Him in all of your ways, and He'll make your paths straight. And just make life so much easier for you.
God does stuff for me I don't realize until afterwards, like you. I'll just say, you got me reading verses and you got me thinking. And I'll just say it like that. And there's some like me. Unless you go to Bible study or something, it's kind of hard sometimes to understand what that verse is. And they tell you sometimes don't start from the beginning here. So everybody has their own little way. I listen to what he says. So I'll end it on that. And as always, guys, it'd be a boring world if we was all the same. None of us are the same. Be yourself. You know, do your own thing. And don't worry about it, what others think, you know. Be happy. Exactly. And listen to that verse. Please go subscribe to Heavens to Mopars on YouTube.
Thanks, buddy.